Hello people, welcome to this special vlog. This is a special video as it's very different from the kind of content that you would naturally get from me. Okay, so I want you to pay attention and watch. This is my special birthday vlog, right? So this is about me and some things about me that I want to share with you. It's different from the normal content, the usual content that you would get from me. All right, I'm a very private and personal person, but I'll share a bit about myself in this particular vlog. So please, this is your first time on this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and share my channel with those who are interested in thought leadership around leadership, health, wellness, and about mental health. And I'm sure they'll be glad you did. So I've got some questions to answer. People that ask me questions on YouTube, so I'm just going to answer them as I share about my personal life. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you when I return. Hello, so welcome back. So I did share with you that I'm doing a special vlog as a way of marking my birthday, where I'll be sharing unusual things that naturally you wouldn't hear me talk about on my YouTube channel, because what I regularly do on this channel is basically talk about your health, especially your mental health, talk about things around you, and share some things about leadership and life in general. But this particular one is a special episode. So my name is Toluse Dove Francis. So just so you know, I was actually christened Jonah, right? And then I didn't like the name Jonah, so I went to look for the English meaning of Jonah, and I realized that Jonah is actually Hebrew and the English is Dove. So I did a change of name and adopted Dove as my middle name. And of course, the Francis is my father's first name. I was actually Adebayo. Yes, I'm a Yoruba guy from Kwara State, north central Nigeria. Erinle precisely. My town is that border town between Oshogbo and Kwara State. Oshogbo is in Osun State. So if you want to enter Kwara from Osun State, you have to pass through my town. And if you want to enter Osun State through Kwara, you have to pass through my town. So my town is very vital to the passage or the commuting between Osun State and Kwara State. Right, I'm the firstborn. And of course, I'm a guy. Forget this that you see. Yeah, I'm a guy. So some key things about me is the fact that I have multiple training certifications. I have a bachelor's degree in biochemistry. I have an executive MBA from Quantity School of Business and Technology. My BS is from Bowen University, actually. Yes. You heard that right, from Bowen University. I have a diploma in human nutrition. I have a diploma in psychology. I have a diploma in mental health. I have certificate of training in cognitive behavioral therapy, also in life coaching, right? And then quite some other ones. Now, one thing that a lot of my viewers on this channel may not know, if I can bet that 90% of you do not know, is that I have about 10 years experience in the supply chain industry as a supply chain professional. Yes. I've worked with the likes of Jumia, GIG, and a host of other things. I'm also a trained product manager, so I love tech. So I work at the intersection of tech. Anything I want to do, I love to involve tech. What else do I need to tell you? All right, so it's the fact that I used to have a favorite color, but I don't have anymore. But I still have some colors that you would not catch me wear. I don't think you'd ever catch me wear a green suit or a red suit. Nah. I feel like those colors of suit are typical to a particular tribe in Nigeria. Forgive me, I'm not going to mention the name, but if I see you wear that color of suit, my brain just tells me what tribe you're from. I tend to love black. I love purple. Yeah, I love pink, right? I love pink. Some parts of my body that I don't joke with, I used to tell people, now please don't yab me. My hands, my fingers especially. I can't afford to have anything happen to my fingers. I love them so much. My hair, I cherish my hair. I pay close attention to my hair. Of course, my pair of glasses, I'm usually very deliberate when I pick them because it is not, in quotes, recommended. They are medicated lenses, so I'm usually very particular about the frames that I want to use, and of course, my lips. Yeah, you heard that. I mean, so growing up as a child, I used to have very pink lips, and I still do, but it's not like before anymore. But yeah, adulthood has dealt with me sort of. But I'm sure from this video you're watching, you can see that the lips are not black either ways. But that's just something very funny about me. I'm not so much of an outgoing person, but I'm a good conversationalist. Conversationalist, yes. Like I love to hold conversations. If I cannot transit from one topic to another with you, there's a high chance that we will not talk for so long, and I might just go blank, right? Because I find it difficult that I have to explain everything I'm trying to say, so we can move from politics to health to faith to religion to sex and stuff like that. So basically, I just want to be able to hold conversations around you. I don't know everything of everything, but I know a bit about everything, and I may look unassuming, right? I'm not so much of a talker in terms of mouth talk, verbal talk, chat. When it comes to the key part, I'm on WhatsApp all day. I mean, one funny thing about me is if you pick up my phone, you never know that I have a WhatsApp notification on my phone because I don't like notifications. The only apps on my phone that give me notification is my Instagram when I'm mentioned or when my post is liked. Yes, and then maybe text message. WhatsApp, no. Facebook, no. Twitter, except I mentioned or I have a DM. Because I hate to see notifications on my phone. Like I pick some people's phones and I see at the top, like mail, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what? You know, you would never see that on my phone. So my work email, yes, because I don't want to miss out any. But my personal emails, no notifications at all. I don't want that. So basically, the food I love to eat, I love non-Yoruba food. I like oha. I love oha so much. And yes, I can cook oha. I love afang. Right, so my South people, especially Calabar and Akwa Ibom people, yes, I love afang. If you want to win my heart as a woman, just be giving me afang and oha every day. I will love you. Okay, forget that. So yes, I love oha, I love afang, I love starch with banga. That meal, that delicacy is heavenly. I don't get to eat that every time, though. I mean, I'm in Lagos, so it has become an expensive delicacy for me to eat that. So yes, I don't get to eat that every day. So yeah, like I said, I'm not so much of an outgoing person, but I mean, I do like to hang out when I have to, but I rarely do that. I'm a Christian. Yes, I am born a Christian. I was born a Christian. I converted to Christianity. I practice Christianity. I have not practiced any other faith since then. I did a stint in Catholic. I think I went to the Catholic church for maybe 3 months or thereabout, right? But I still love how they practice the Holy Week, so I just might check that out again this year. But besides that, yeah, I mean, I've been a Christian. So I used to hear that all Catholics are Christians, but not all Christians are Catholics. Well, that is for those who are trying to define, you know, who a Catholic is and who a Catholic isn't. I don't really care so much. As long as I pray to God the Father, I believe in the Trinity and all that. But everybody is my friend. Yes, everybody is my friend. In terms of volunteering, I have volunteered with a couple of organizations, and I still do with some. I spent about 12 to 18 years with a faith-based Christian NGO for teenagers, Solid Foundation. Shout out! You can check them out on Instagram. I'm going to put their handle in the comment section, description box rather. Currently, I am a Rotarian. I'm a member of the Rotary Club of Ipori District 9110 Rotary International, where I currently serve as the president. I've been served as the secretary. I'm also an alumnus of the Young African Leaders Initiative Regional Leadership Center, and by virtue of that, I'm currently the secretary of the U.S. Government Exchanges Alumni Association, which is the umbrella body that brings together all U.S. government exchange programs. Do you know that there is a body called the World Federation for Mental Health? Now, the World Federation for Mental Health is responsible for picking the World Mental Health Day theme every year. Yes, every October 10 is World Mental Health Day, and every year, board of directors, regional vice president, and the entire executive board of the World Federation for Mental Health come together to deliberate on the theme for the World Mental Health Day of that particular year. which is then submitted to the World Health Organization, and then it is announced. Let me see if I can get the theme for this year. We haven't, yeah, I think we have it already. So this year we are looking at creating hope through action. That is the theme for the World Mental Health Day this particular year. That's October 10th. The theme is creating hope through action. And I think coincidentally, that's also the theme for Rotary next year. So Rotary next year, that's Rotary international theme for 2023-2024 year is creating hope through action. So much attention being paid to mental health this present moment, and it's pretty much important. Mental health is something that I'm very passionate about. I mean, aside from the fact that I'm an advocate, I'm a practitioner. I mean, cognitive behavioral therapy is what I do, and psychotherapy, and of course, life coaching as well as emotional intelligence. So mental health is very, very important to me, and also because I'm a person with lived experience. So lived experience means that I've had my own share of mental health breakdown, and I've gone through treatment. So there's something that we say in this industry that every therapist is a therapist, right? So I had a mental breakdown in 2021 that resulted to me seeing a therapist, and a psychiatrist, and started medication, and I've been seeing one since then. And my psychiatrist is such a special person. She checks in on me, and always trying to ensure that everything is going on well with me, and then we discuss. And thank you very much, Dr. Bonjibola Abiri. She's my psychiatrist, very wonderful person. And to my clinical psychologist, Dr. Chris Aboje, thank you very much for helping this young man go through that healing phase. Way better than I was when it all happened. How it happened, what caused it, let's leave that. Some things are not meant for the camera, so that you don't create, you don't allow the KG to come and pick you up, or gist lover. Those ones are always looking for gist all I know. I don't want my pictures of my gist everywhere. But yeah, that's a bit about me. So let me look at the questions that some of you have asked on YouTube. I don't know if I should mention their names. All right, so I put these out asking that, look, if you have questions, feel free to ask, and I'll definitely answer. So I have a question. So someone, I don't know, I think one regular question I always get asked is if I'm in a relationship or not. If I'm making this thing very, very complicated, when you're always asking guys and in their relationship, you're putting the pressure on them. But, like Hero Daniels would say, we'll not bow to the pressure. No pressure, no pressure. So Vera is someone that runs a YouTube channel. Her YouTube channel is called Vera's Corner. You can check her out. She does market vlog. She goes to market to, get. Sometimes she focuses on fashion. She'll go to the market, different markets in Lagos, check how much things are sold, and then even put it out there like, okay, this thing is being sold. I can get it for you and stuff like that. So please check out Vera's channel. It's called Vera's Corner. So she asked me a question. She asked, are you in a relationship? No, Vera, I am not in a relationship. You can come and get me. There's no big deal in ladies shooting their shots. Let me just tell you the honest truth. I mean, go out there and shoot your shot. Let me tell you a story. So back then during my youth service, I had a very good friend. She got married and forgot about me anyways. And I was always, saying her with one guy. I was like, hey, what's up? Okay, no, so I met her during youth service rather, and then she gave me a gist about how it won't happen. Like, this guy was always, following up on her when they were in school. And she liked the guy, and she felt the guy liked her. She went on like, dude, what's up? I know you like me, but you're not saying it. So what exactly are you trying to do? Me, I like you, what's up? Will you do or you will not do? Right? And last the guy did, and they started doing, right? And they've been doing since. So when I got back to Lagos and I started working, I had a colleague, and one particular birthday that I marked, I can't remember how they decided that I just wanted to like host friends, at I don't forget the name of this place. So Cummins Booker, Cummins Booker. For those who stay in Lagos and around Surulere, Cummins Booker, I can check them out. And then she came with this. I was like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And then she was like, the guy is always fooling about, comes to our house, talking her in church. I was like, babe, this guy likes you. So ask him, what's up, young man? What exactly are you looking for? I'm like, I should not be the one asking the guy. The guy should be asking. I'm like, stay there. Another person come and collect the man that you like. Now, like that you don't like him. Of course, she liked the guy. She was just fronting like, come and chase me, come and get me, come and do this, come and do that. She summoned courage and asked the guy, and last, the guy voiced it out. He was scared. So ladies, it's not easy for a guy to walk up to you to tell you, I like you. So please, when they come, treat them with respect. Even if you say no, acknowledge the fact that they summoned the courage to even come to you to tell you how they feel. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. So please and please, just tell them politely that you're not interested, right? And not that they have crossed their boundary. I know sometimes you say this guy is not my level. I know. But that guy too that you are eyeing, that you are hoping will come and ask you out, may not also be your level. Or you may not be that guy's level. So let's just be kind when they come out to us. I mean, when we get, because I'm a guy too. And if it be you tomorrow, I don't know who at the end of the day. So in case you see me in your DM knocking, don't say, who are you? Where are you coming from? Did you miss road? Right? Please be gentle on us. So Vera, no, I'm not. How old am I? Well, so I'll answer this question by giving you an assignment. I'm 3 score and a half. So go and check what 3 score means and what's the half of a score. Yes, that's my age. I'm 3 score and a half. The next question is from my very banter friend. Her name is Faith. Faith Ogechi runs a YouTube channel as well. She has not posted in a while. I don't know what's chasing her or what she is chasing. She's not posting, but people are subscribing. I told her to give me that kind of anointing, but she said she doesn't want to give me that kind of anointing. So Faith asked a question. How can someone learn or get better to be more emotionally intelligent? That's one question. Part 2. What is the best way to move on from a breakup? She says she's asking for some. Faith, are you sure you're asking for someone? Or somebody served you breakfast in bed in a nice tray? Anyway, so how can you get better? And how can you be more emotionally intelligent as a person? I will answer Faith's question when I return from this break. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, so welcome back. So to the question that was asked about emotional intelligence, let me fetch it. It says, how can someone learn or get better to be more emotionally intelligent? I think the first thing to do is you have to, first of all, know what emotional intelligence is all about, right? It's about you being self-aware, know yourself. There are several components of emotional intelligence. So know who you are, understand yourself, understand what triggers you, understand what you represent, all right? And be very clear about the things that you can handle, the things that really matter to you. Have a high level of self-awareness, self-motivation, self-control, and don't always assume that people know. Assumption kills a whole lot. Don't assume that people know. Treat everyone as though they don't know, all right, but that doesn't mean making excuses for them. Another part of emotional intelligence is that it allows you to show some form of empathy. Empathy is not sympathy. What empathy is simply saying is, I'm imagining myself in your shoes, right? How would I feel? How would I handle this? That basically is what empathy is all about. So it's a whole course entirely on itself. But yes, to be emotionally intelligent is for you to know yourself, understand yourself, know what exactly it is that you represent, how you want to be treated. Because you know who you are, you have a high level of self-esteem. So nobody can treat you anyhow or relate with you anyhow. So it's very important that you have that at the back of your mind and that you pay close attention to it, because if you don't have that high level of emotional intelligence, anything that comes your way, anything that you are offered is what you would take. But when people know that don't take this thing to this person, it means that you understand who this person is, you understand certain things that you will not accept, and they will not bring it close to you. So to be very honest, it's a journey. Being emotional intelligent is a journey. You don't just stumble on emotional intelligence. It's a journey that every single one of us, have to pass through. Some get emotionally intelligent very early enough, some don't. On radio sometimes back, I spoke about children being emotionally intelligent. I'm going to put the card up somewhere here. You can watch that video. I was on Smooth FM and I spoke about emotional intelligence in young children, young adults and children basically. So some get emotional intelligence in good time, while some it takes a while, because the kind of experiences that we go through, the things that happen to us, also have a way of helping us become emotionally intelligent in good time. All right, so it's not cast in stone. You keep growing. Events will make you grow up sometimes, and nobody will teach you even to be sound. Now, to your next question that talks about what is the best way to move on from a breakup. There is no best way, to be very honest. You take the breakup as a breakup, dust yourself like you're dusting your certificate, and keep going. But to be very serious and to be very honest with you, I know that breakups can be painful. Have I been said breakup before? Have I? Yes, once in my life. But I think I've said more than I've been said. I promise I'm not a playboy. No, I'm not. It's just that, Anyway, so when you find yourself in that kind of a situation, first things first, never underestimate who you are. You are not a terrible person. You don't start by saying, it's my fault that this relationship ended. It might be that you're already doing certain things, right? But let that not be the first thing that will come to your mind. Understand that this relationship has come to an end and accept it. You have to accept it first that it has come to an end, all right? And the moment you accept that it has come to an end, ask yourself, what do I do next? So what do you do next is basically dust yourself and look at your life, all right? Don't lose yourself. Don't lose your self-esteem at all. Don't lose your self-confidence. The truth of the matter is, refresh yourself, all right? Refresh yourself and keep becoming a better version of you, accepting who you really are, and just get going. It's as simple as that. Nobody owns the monopoly of you, and relationships may come and go, but you remain. All right, and then I know sometimes they've told you that once there is a breakup, don't be quick to jump into another relationship. Nobody can measure how long you should stay before you get into another relationship. I guarantee you, nobody, not your pastor, not your imam, not your coach, not your therapist. You would have to determine if you have healed from that relationship. And honestly, sometimes what you need, a number of times, what you need for you to actually heal is not isolation, it's actually getting into meaningful relationships. Have friends, right? Understand if you're hurting and deal with the hurt. Get proper help to deal with the hurt. Don't throw your hurt under the carpet and assume that nothing is wrong with you and be using gidigbo to move around. No, deal with the hurt if you're hurt, but don't throw it under the carpet, basically. I hope that, now this is not something I can answer in this particular video, right? It's getting long already, but maybe I'm going to get a guest, for us to talk about breakups and heartbreaks in one of my videos. So that's it basically from my end. It's my birthday and I'm very excited. This is a special year for me because it passed 1 year. Whew. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for the things that I've been able to do this past 1 year. Some came in early, some came in late. I'm grateful for people who have held the door for me to come in. I'm grateful for people who have looked upon me with favor. Of course, I'm grateful to God Almighty. I mean, it has to be Him to have seen these years on earth, in spite of all that has happened. Parents, siblings, friends, I'm deeply grateful, and I look forward to the next couple of years, and I'm excited about what is ahead of me. I'm excited about the things that I would even be able to achieve in the next 1 year, not talk of the next 5 years, because the next 5 years is also very crucial to me. And I hope that I'm very, very hopeful that even as it's election month, someone called me election baby. Jayan, she called me election baby. Please, I'm not election baby. But then, let me just say, as we go to the polls for the elections, please pay attention to your mental health. Avoid triggers, avoid arguments that are not necessary. All right, if it's not necessary, please don't engage in it. Pay attention to your safety. You can vote and go back home. You don't necessarily have to stay there because your health is important. Elections will come and go, right? But you have to remain. We need you. So please pay attention to your health. Avoid things that will throw you off guard. Don't get angry and then you misbehave. Please and please. All right. So thank you for watching this vlog of mine. I hope that I have been able to share 1 or 2 things with you. If you still have questions, you can still drop them. I still do this often. The last question and answer I did, the video card is up here, so you can go through that as well. I'm taking birthday gifts, yes. So I'm going to throw my account number in the description box below. I have, you can send Naira, you can send dollars, and you can send me stuff. Yeah, I can send the delivery address. Check me out on Instagram at Toluse Francis. It's beneath the screen here. On Twitter, same thing. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to my channel. The biggest birthday gift you can give to me is to pass my channel on to others and ask them to watch. There are tons of videos here. Or buy my courses on Udemy. There are tons of videos on this channel. I have courses on Udemy. But most importantly, know that I love you from the depth of my heart. Whether you're a subscriber or you're a first timer, it's my goal to see a mentally healthy society. And that's what I am very much passionate about. So till I come your way next time, I remain my humble self, Toluse Francis. See ya.